Hi, everybody. It is Wednesday, November 12th. Off to a fun day. I got up this morning to do some laundry and washing machine died. And literally died. The brain inside this thing's at least 12 years old, but the IC board and all that stuff inside fried in it. And the parts aren't even available anymore. So I was off to Howard's and just bought a new washing machine, which is exactly what I wanted to do today. And they're going to deliver it tomorrow, and then I can tidy up. But it just never ends. Let's see, what else? Supposedly a big rainstorm is going to be hitting us in the next few days, which would be fantastic if it does. And when I finish this up, I am going to go out and clean rain gutters, try to get a head start so I'm not out in the rain cleaning rain gutters. So I'm going to get on that. Then tonight I'm going to work on a track for somebody and making Maureen just stay relaxed and in bed for at least a couple of days just to let all this stuff settle in. But she's doing okay, so I'm grateful of that. Just sent off a birthday cameo, and somebody just sent me a really funny video about my book. I've got a stack of orders down here. I'm going to take care of that tomorrow. But I'm going to go ahead. I keep doing my forensic pathology on my career. And I found another artist that I had slipped into the cobwebs of what's left up here. And that is Hiroshi Shin. His name is Shinkawa, Shinkawa. And the little info here is Hiroshi Shinkawa, a producer, arranger, and keyboardist, was born July 26, 1955 in Tokyo. First time I've seen this, and it says blood type B. Okay. It says, started to study piano at the age of 5 in junior high school, put together a band with Shar, and entered a light music contest while studying at the Nippon University Art Department. Took part in a concert tours with Yumi Matsutoya and Hi-Fi Set as musical director and keyboard player. Yumi Matsutoya, I've been trying so hard to post some of her videos. I've done at least 18 albums with Yumi, who's one of the biggest artists in Japan's history. And every time I've tried to post anything, it gets blocked. And it frustrates me because I love the records I've made with Yumi over the years. It says he was also in charge of stage arrangements. In 1983, he made a serious start on projects as a recording arranger. Here are just a few of the songs he has worked on. Then it lists a huge amount. It says projects that he has worked on as sound producer, arranger, number beyond 1,000. Ever since 1985, he has frequently done overseas recording in both LA and New York to strengthen the bonds he has with many overseas musicians. In January of 1997, he started to think about making something to leave behind, something for future generations, and with the cooperation of a great number of musicians, he started to produce a demo tape. That was when the birth of Oasis Records took place. In 2000, as one of the producers at Oasis, he had just started on a new project. Back in those school days when meeting old buddies who were crazy about the genre music called crossover, or what is known as fusion, somebody always ended up saying, come to think of it, I really haven't been listening to music lately, whether it be rock or jazz. Those guys and girls who practically said music is our lifeblood, our life, used to talk passionately about music. That part of their persona can no longer be found. Becoming members of a society, an ordinary businessman, some people get married, build their own household, and more than 10 years have passed in the wink of an eye. For everybody, you are caught up in this hustle and bustle, no longer able to afford the time to listen to music that can be used to be food for your mind. This is a state of mind that everyone must experience at one time or another. A little more here. So now you try to tune in some FM radio station, and that's right, there isn't any music for adults. The generation that lived out their youth in the 70s, when the most passion was put into music, are now all adults, and they want comfortable music that will deliver a refreshing kind of cool feeling to their ears with just the right amount of artistic essence. It's a great little thing here. To get rid of the blockade situation in order to bring musical renaissance to adults, Oasis Records was started. We offer you the fun of easily coordinating music that suits your lifestyle with music, color palette abounding with variety. This is definitely music with a heart. This is music completely made for adults. Listening to this music will give more richness to your lifestyle. We want you to feel the sadness, relaxation, and happiness of the heart. We, the music at Oasis, hope from the bottom of our hearts, music like good old friends will come back into your life like those days when you were young. That's quite a little statement going on here. But I'm going to go ahead and play a couple of tracks. I'm going to give you some credits on this. So let's see. It says, the album is titled Shinkies, Shinkies. This is from 2001. Shinkies is an album by Japanese pianist and composer Hiroshi Shinkawa, released in 2001. The first one I'm going to play for you is Under the Jamaican Moon. Let me see if we got a credit. Oh, this is great. I did this. I should have done this as a combination. This was written by Stephen Bishop and Leah Kunkel, wonderful Leah Kunkel. On this one, it's myself on bass, Kurt Biscara on drums, Mike Landau on guitar, Tom Keene on keyboards, Hiroshi Shinkawa on piano, and Tom Scott on sax. So let me find Under the Jamaican Moon, and here we go with a little music from Hiroshi Shinkawa. really cool. I went to college with Tom Scott. I mean, I've known Tom since the late 60s. Also, a little info on this one. The album was produced by Hiroshi Shinkawa and Toshiya Kamada, arranged by Hiroshi Shinkawa. Horns on the next track were arranged by Jerry Hay, the great Jerry Hay. Engineers was done by Kaz Matsumoto and Hiroshi Shinkawa, mastered by Hiroshi Shinkawa and mixed by Hiroshi Shinkawa, and we cut this at Capitol Records in LA. Now on this track here is called Daylight, and it's myself on bass, Kurt Biscara on drums, Mike Lando on guitar, Tom Keane on keys, Hiroshi Shinkawa on piano, Larry Williams on sax, Bill Reichenbach on trombone, Jerry Hay and Gary Grant, the great Jerry Grant we lost, on trumpet. So let me go ahead and give you this one called Daylight. Here we go. Let me get a writers on this one, make sure what we got here. This was written by the great Bobby Womack and Harold Payne. And it's interesting seeing Bobby Womack. The very first record I met Waddy Wachtel on, around 1972 or 3. First time we ever played together was on a Bobby Womack record. Talented cat. Bobby Womack and Waddy. So here we go, Daylight. Like electric sitar in the background. This is like the second thing in a row where it had a sitar. was mixing that, I would have had the horns a little bit louder. It's a really great chart that Jerry did for that one. So, but that's Hiroshi Shinkawa from 2001, and his album is called Shinkies. So I'm going to wish everybody a great rest of the day. I'm hoping we get that rain, but I'm going to go out now and clean up some rain gutters so that they work efficiently. And then I'm going to work on some music tonight and keep popping in and making sure Maureen's okay. And pups are doing good. And that's it. So I'll talk to you later.